Blood Betrayal. Prose Draft, Chapter 3. Evelyn hadn't slept since the night Victor died. The house was too quiet without him, too hollow. Every creak in the floorboards sounded like footsteps. Every whisper of the wind against the windows like a voice calling her name. She sat at the edge of bed, her hands trembling, clutching the silk robe she hadn't bothered to tie. The sheet still carried Victor's cologne, sharp, expensive, suffocating. She hated it now. She hated herself more. The police had already been through the house. Questions, photographs, notes scribbled into little black books. They hadn't said it outright, but she could see it in their eyes. She knows more than she's telling. And they weren't wrong. Evelyn's reflection in the mirror looked like a stranger. Pale skin, bloodshot eyes, lips bitten raw from holding back words she couldn't say. She pressed her palms against her face, trying to smother the memory of that last night with Victor. The argument, the threats, the promise that made her blood run cold. Victor hadn't been the charming lawyer everyone believed, not behind closed doors. With Evelyn, his smile had teeth. His touch was a collar. He had whispered things in her ear that made her want to run. But where could she run to? Valiant? The husband who had abandoned her once already? The night Valiant came home, catching her with Victor, she had wanted to scream the truth. It wasn't love. It was survival. But the words had died in her throat. Valiant's eyes had cut her to pieces before she could speak. Now Victor was gone, dead, shot like an animal. And she was free. But freedom carried a price. Evelyn walked to the dresser, opening the bottom drawer. Beneath neatly folded clothes was a small metal lockbox. Her fingers shook as she pulled it out, setting it on the bed. She hesitated, then turned the key. Inside lay the secret she could never let the police see. Letters, contracts, evidence of deals Victor had made with dangerous men. Men who wouldn't hesitate to kill a lawyer, who thought he could outsmart them. She closed the box quickly, her heart pounding. This wasn't just about adultery, or betrayal, or broken vows. Victor's death was tangled in something darker, something that could swallow her whole if she wasn't careful. And now Valiant, her husband, the only man she had ever truly loved, was trapped in the middle of it, accused of a murder he hadn't committed. Evelyn's tears blurred her vision. She pressed a hand against her chest, whispering into the silence, "I'm sorry, Valiant. I never meant for it to end this way." But even as she said it, a shadow moved across her window. Someone was watching her. Subscribe, share, comment, and like episode 4 coming soon.